I'm tired. Just mentally tired.
I'm gonna drag you right into this.
I high five your face.
What? You know what? No, what? Do me a favor and stop talking.
To the haters, I did not hit you. I high fived your face.
What's going on, everybody? David Mitchell here.
And my beautiful baby doll, Sophie. Mommy!
My lovely wife, Varia.
And Sophie, the creepy doll that is so beautiful too.
In Voice of Autism, episode 302. And wow. Been a crazy couple days. And thank you for people who got me up to 363. I'm now 27 subscribers away from 400.
Oh, Sophie, I'm sorry.
So I'm only 27 away.
And I got Jigglypuff. Previously got courtesy of Kylie.
Or technically 37 away to be more exact. My bad. 37, not 27, 37.
37. You're excited. You're getting your shortcuts again. Skipping short.
To be honest, I hope everybody enjoyed the double rainbow short today. Because that I was not expecting to do. But, I took opportunity when opportunity started up to get the rainbow. So, yeah.
Sorry, I was very happy because I see 2 gay dolls that the babies were gays.
Now, I will be honest, it's been a crazy week, and if y'all seen the video vlog from yesterday, yes, we did not went anywhere yesterday because yesterday was a rainy day. So, yeah. Yesterday was one of those days that I just said, nah, we're not going anywhere because it was already raining when I got up that morning. And if we did, we would have got soaked and headed down to the bus stop. And that would have not been a fun one. So, yeah. Rainy days are just flat out sucky, if y'all know what I mean. But, yeah. Rain is a boring and hard thing to deal with, if y'all know what I mean. But, yeah. But to be honest, there is some crazy stuff. But it's just been a wowzer, if you know what I mean. Now, there is something else, and it for next week, because whether next week is looking promising. Well, you want to tell them what we're doing next week?
We don't tell them. We surprise them.
Well, some of them already know, so I am going to tell them.
Some hints.
We're going to water park next week.
So fancy.
And they'll have never been to a water park before. So it will be your first time. And we'll be with our friend Kaide. And yeah. Next Thursday.
17, 91, 72, and 72.
And it's a sunny day,
It's summer already, dude.
I know. Heck, yesterday was the longest day of the year. Yesterday was the summer solstice.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be on it about. But yeah. Dang. Got a little button on that phone, how hard to hit,
Mm-hmm.
But look like Monday. Alright, this is what I'm going to bring up. Monday might be a good day to Ralph fan if the rain don't start. Because Monday and Tuesday, I have both days off. But they have 37 and 24%. And I'm hoping that goes down or it's it wrong. because I want to be able to rail fan, but depending on what day it rain, day that I'm going to be doing fan a train. So if it rained Monday, it went out to fan a train lore. And if it don't rain on Tuesday, I'll be rail fan. But if it don't rain Monday, I'll be rail fan and then, do train lore on Tuesday. If you don't know what I mean. Hey Val, you got the notification popping up on your phone. But to be honest, what I'll be on about. Me and Val are going to be out with our friend Kaide next week. And y'all have not seen Kaide in a while. So, there'll be the fur video blog with her in a while. So, I hope y'all enjoy that. But, it's up and we got planned coming up. So, yeah. And also, I will be on it. Me and Val are working on something that Joshua is hopefully going to like. So it's up in that it's going to take a few months. We might get it done before the end of the year, maybe the beginning of next year. But it is a project that we're working on. And Joshua, you do know about the project now that I'm saying about it. You don't know what it is yet, but you know we're doing a project. But it's up in that we're going to be working on. And it's up in that I'll be on it. You will like. So I hope you do enjoy that. But it's up in that I'm planning to in a bit. If y'all know what I mean. But yeah. But it's a project that I'll be on it about that I've been thinking about, but seeing that we're worried about it that we might not have enough to do it. But yeah. But let's get back to the water park scene. The water park scene, it's up at that I had planned about 2 weeks ago, but that did not happen because of some stuff. Like the water park scene, it's something I had planned 2 weeks ago, but because it was raining, we did cancel it flat. I got sick that morning. I still went to group, but the thing is that I was still feeling upset. Like you remember like when you remember about 2 weeks ago when my stomach was upset?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is what I'll be on about. I just said, nah.
Sorry, David, with that.
Like,
some surprise thing. I don't know if that will happen. Unfortunately, I am the hint that this post that you sent. I'm sorry, David.
alright.
This picture that was sent to me is because I don't know. Just read again, lover boy. Saying that I use my disability in trauma. I thought he's a good friend to me. This is what I'm telling his mom.
Alright. Alright, man.
If use their disability as trauma and excuse over and over again. So I thought you're a good friend to me.
It depends. But
I am the one that he hinted on.
alright. But to be honest, there are some stuff that we are working on. Like, you want to do some, singing stuff in downtown, am I right?
We're not talking about that right now, David.
Like, you wanted to, like...
I'm sorry if I was just being invalidated by this person, unfortunately.
I know. It better not to say their name because It better.
I thought he's a very nice person. I thought we're okay. I was heard of what you said. I'm sorry.
All right, but you want to tell them what?
No, I don't want to say anything. I'm done.
What about you wanted
No,
it to sing
no,
and stuff?
about that. A true friend will never invalidate someone's feelings either.
That's true. That is true right there. Like a true friend would not invalidate someone's feelings. Am I right?
I was hurting what you sent me because it is not on the Friends Forever page that you followed.
Oh, not that one. It's one that I looked up a while ago.
Shout out to Ella London. You were awesome. You're the original ray of sunshine. I look up to you, Ella London. Please, Ella London, if you're watching this, keep touching people's hearts. You're always amazing, Ella London. Yeah, she's the original yellow girl too.
I never knew that.
Yep. She's the Brits.
Oh, a British.
Yep.
Hello, Governor. Sorry, I had to. I had to. I had to.
Unfortunately, I was given a hint like that. I thought that person would just, simply if he's sad, he would have never talked to me like that.
I understand, and you're feeling hurt right now. Like you're feeling hurt, you're feeling betrayed, you're feeling backstabbed. Am I right?
Yes.
And you don't want to think about it right now. That could be hard, Belle.
And why is this person that I really want to be with? I think he weaponized it against me.
To be honest, if he weaponized it against you, we would have known.
He basically did.
But yeah. But to be honest, it's sometimes better to think about the good stuff instead of the bad stuff.
With
What?
that, he never posted that publicly, but
Wait, how do you know it but not put it publicly?
I never seen that Friends Forever, David.
Well, that one you're probably not looking at the right one. But to be honest, you did feel like you're hurt right now. You feel like you're lost. You feel like you don't know what you're doing. Am I right?
I was also hurt for what I thought this person is not going to use it against me. I am the one that was posted in the photo.
Alright. Like, I remember when people backstabbed me, about. Seeing it,
I want to end this live stream right now, David, please. I just don't feel comfortable about it.
Alright.
But if I have a hope in finding a true friend and best buddies, I hope so.
Well, I'm not feeling comfortable tonight. Like, can I go on with the live stream and you just...
Can we just quit it? Because I feel like this person was a true friend to me, but he said, I will always be there for you. I will always be there for you. I will always be there for you. But where were you?
And you felt backstabbed from it. Am I right?
You know what I learned from Ella London? Just be the sunshine to everybody.
I'm saying you could be the light for everybody. And I know you're going through a lot right now about an emotional.
And I was looking forward to see you again until
you start ignoring us.
Yeah.
And wouldn't talk to us. Kept on ignoring our message. A real friend would never ignore their friend messages.
and would understand how busy we are at work.
A backstabber or someone talk about them behind their back would. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie. I got a backstabber back in the day.
We all be.
Heck, and seeing it, I'm not, and I'm being on it right now. Like, I get to talk crap about people on live stream. Heck, you remember I used to talk crap and you accuse people with that whole debacle when saying, and with the whole Instagram thing. Like, I used to talk crap about that. But thing is, if you were a real friend to someone, you would not ignore them. Like, if you're having a hard time, you would just meditate saying, "Hey, I'm not in a good mood, not in the right place right now." Am I right, Val?
Yes,
Hey, you're right now feeling very in insecure right now. Am I right? You're
that's the reason why I feel like Ella London made me become a sunshine that I am.
seeing is that when you're hurt by someone, just tell them. Just don't ignore them because when you ignore people, when you feel hurt by them, you send them the wrong message. It's better to tell them how you feel and better to be on it instead of, giving hints and stuff.
Yeah,
Instead of giving hints, be on it with them and talk to them. Don't just post stuff like in a hint. Be honest. Heck, thing is, if someone upset me, I will talk to them instead of posting it online. And thing is, I learned that the hard way. I used to post stuff like that online, like giving hints and then talking about people and crapping on them. Heck, I did stuff wrong. Am I right? And you remember stuff I did, Vel.
and I also have one autistic friend of mine that this person don't like to talk. This autistic friend of mine talks and forgives, saying, "Hey, I'm sorry for what he's sorry for what he did. He's sorry for what he did to me, fat shaming me." I mean, I can tell that this guy was really kind. This was way back 2007. He'd say, "Well, I'm sorry for everything." I mean, he really, really meant he's really genuinely sorry. And because he's not himself, sorry, he's going through a lot. And I think, we could have done better. I thought we're okay about it, we're good, but
But
I'm looking forward to make a project for you, dedicated to you, but I just don't know if I'm ready for it.
I know you did got to give it some time, Vel. You got to give it some time to let people come around. Am I right?
Hmm.
Because it sometimes takes a while for people to come around. Heck, it took me a while to come around and realize what I did was wrong. You remember?
And I am a different person. I'm sorry, I'm a different person. And all the hint that you said, you could have come clean and talked to me privately, but not making hints about it.
hmm Some there are some stuff that I tried to keep from to be on it, and I'm going to say that on live stream. There are stuff that I will keep from you to keep you from getting upset, for you won't get hurt. Because I don't want to see you hurt now. You know, like literally, for people, sometimes and to be honest, there are sometimes that I try to keep up from her to keep her from getting hurt. Am I right?
And I thought this person really reciprocate back, like he thought I was not doing anything, but
If you want to cry about it, cry.
to his mom, please talk to him, please.
Well, if you want to cry, you can cry.
I thought you are a ray of sunshine, but I will never be the ray of sunshine. I would never be this ray of sunshine if we went for the best bodies Philippines. But you're making hints about me because you were hurt. You're better than that. And while I'm from Ella London, just be humble while millions of people hate you. And yes, Ella London was the best example because of Yellow Eminem's paint scheme. Okay, she not Kyle Bush. And I want this. Wow, you're making me want to watch the movie again.
Yeah.
But I want Ella London to recognize. But I'm sorry, with all the hints that you said here, first and foremost, I'm not even jealous of you. Yes, I am because I wanted to receive the love from other people, and true friends also never invalidate people's feelings too, and I I sometimes wanted to open up to. And I thought we're agreeing that me and you will be together and together. I think you were poisoned by those people gaslighted you. But I want to shout out really to Ella London. Ella London, you are one of my favorites. Yes, Ella London was really a very good sunshine. You know, sorry, even though Ella London wasn't my friend, but if you're a real friend, you're not even weaponize their traumas against them. In fact, you should be grateful that you have a friend who has disability. And not everybody will have friends like that. Because if I hurt you, I would have straight up confronted you. I would have confronted myself that I admitted that I hurt you. And for you to act like that, you would have done better. You would have done better to say if you're not ready to talk to us, tell us you're not ready to talk to us. That's it. I would rather take that. And I thought, with me reading that you're a free agent, saying that, is this a business? But I thought your Wednesday dance video was just like dancing a pasarela dancing Miss Universe. And I thought dancing a Wednesday video is like you're dancing a belly dancing and twerking in front of people in Glorieta. Yeah, I mean it. But really, the reason why I brought up about Ella London because she never stopped being there for her fans. And Ella London never stopped being there for people who's there who need help. Even though she's not my friend per se. I don't follow her, but I saw her posts. Ella London, please be the light for everybody. And yes, let's face it, there are a lot of people are jealous of you, Ella London, because you are such a light and a blessing to everybody. And you're a mommy too. But let me get back to what you have posted here. So you try to so the third one you're saying that bring up this past shite. What if you're dealing with someone who has more than a PTSD, or someone that you might not know how to PTSD from this traumatic past, and you could have been there listening, you could have been there for them, and respect that, hey, I'm not ready to talk, I'm not ready to talk. You could have told me, please let me know if you're ready to talk. And I will do the same. If you're not ready to talk, be it. Sometimes good friends, true friends would say, okay, we'll be okay. Like behind their backs, they're fine. Behind their backs, they're good. And I just don't know why you acted the way you are right now. And and when you gave their word, okay, if we abandoned you, we would have judged you for who you are, but we're not. Few people would not judge you for who you are with the cosplay, this Wednesday dance. There are a lot of people can slay more Wednesday dance videos anyway, but I want you to do a Wednesday dance in heels. I know it makes it all about me, yes, because first and foremost, I relate to what your experiences are. I know the reason why you've been saying that because you don't. I understand you're not being appreciated at all by other of your family members, which myself I experienced that myself too. That I wasn't appreciated at all because I'm autistic, and that's natural for people to relate. Because if they're not relate to your experience, that's a total boring statement. And true friends would stick together even though they make mistakes. They stick together. They move forward. And something I learned from Ella London, just be grateful that even though people would be very busy, but they still have time for you, they still think about you. You didn't see it this way in me. Behind all these Wednesday dances, I could relate to Wednesday Adams because I am very blunt and honest too. I am being neglected during my childhood. I am being abused when I was a kid. I wasn't happy in my home, but I'm happy outside the home. You should have known better. But unfortunately, you've been dragged down by those people that hated me, unfortunately. But I still see you as someone who is the ray of sunshine for everybody. But I wanted to learn, I really learned a lot from Ella London, really. Even though Ella London has go through hell, she still shares her true sunshine to everybody, even to some people that don't follow her. The new followers, we could say. Like, and I know the reason why you've been feeling that way because you've been confused too.
You can cry, Bill. You can cry.
And I thought you've been watching to one of David's live stream, and I thought I see you as someone who cheers for me too. I'm a different person. All right, I'm a different person, but sometimes you misunderstood it too. Sophie's crying too. But, and that's also the reason why, Dara, if I cry, I can say it straight because I cried already while chopping onions at work. But I know you see it this way because on how I was looked upon. And it's a misconception that, even true friends have different personalities. But that shouldn't prevent it from having long lasting friendships. Just like marriages. Me and David may have different behaviors, but we're not. We're not preventing that, we're like we're not gonna use that to our worst or to our disadvantage. We're using it to our advantage to make sure that we're in the same boat, even though David's in a different light. I'm in a different light. Me and David would be in a good place. Like even other coworkers that I've been with, that yes, they may not be my closest friend, but this is something that you know Have to understand, people have different personalities. Like, if you don't understand people, you have to talk to them, open up. This is what you're supposed to do, is to open up with people, saying, hey, hey, you okay about it? You okay about that? If you're not okay about it, if you don't feel talking about it, then don't. Because me and you were used to do that. That, okay, Val, if you're hungry, go eat. Hey, have you eaten a lot of your breakfast? Yeah, you're the only one that I heard about that, but not my own kind. But unfortunately, with that hint you gave me, you're better than that. Because I was so happy to do this video, but I understand you're being in a dark place. But sometimes I just don't understand why you've been acting that way. And I'll have to go and look up to Ella London. Even though she's not a mom to me. Like, and you, so with you saying that acting like a acting like a bitch, okay, we've only seen each other in person just last year. I wanted to open up my frustrations about you too. I want to open up how frustrated I was because I wasn't able to open that up when we never talked 2 years ago. Isn't that true? Friends open up their frustration while you open up your frustrations on me, which is fine. I mean, sorry if I compare it to Ella London, honestly. But I really wanted to do a shout out for Emma London so many times. Emma London, if you're really watching this, I am your new follower. I'm your new follower. Be the hope for everybody just like me who's going through a lot. But yes, I've been voicing up my frustrations because I don't want to bottle this up. And and really, but still there are a lot of people that I missed in Best Buddies Philippines. You know, I'm so happy to work with them, even though virtually. And hopefully, I could find one here in the state. But for right now, we don't. I don't see any available Best Buddies chapter. Yeah, shout out to my Best Buddies friends. Yes, I just don't. I want to say straight and clear. If I'm not a true friend to you, I would have judged you. I would have talked dirty about this cross dressing thing, but I'm not. I want to let you be. That's what a true friend should be. You let them free, do what they want, but as long as we keep the communication and emotional support with each other, right?
And I know a few weeks ago, and I'm going to bring it up. You've been feeling suicidal for a bit, Val.
Yes.
I did not even know about until about a week ago. You told me you wanted to jump in front of a moving train.
Yeah.
Am I right? You know, when you told me that scared the living shit out of me. Heck,
It's not just about this, it's just also about my kind.
because you feel like no one caring about you. You feel like everybody did throw you to the side. Am I right? And every time you try to, people start talking crap about you and calling you a narcissist, liar, manipulator, all of that. When you try to talk about how you're feeling, but no one wants to listen to you.
Yeah.
Heck, that could be rough. Am I right?
Yep.
But people who say that, oh, you're being narcissist, no, no, we're not. I've seen what a true narcissist is.
Hmm.
I've seen what a true manipulator is. I've seen both sides, and it's not pretty. Heck, I had to deal with both sides. It's not fun.
Hmm.
But for people who are calling Belle and me manipulator and did toxic, you're dead wrong. Because me and Val, we've been for hell and back. Like literally. And there's stuff that we can't say on live stream
Hmm.
right now. Maybe down the line, but we can't say it right now.
Yep.
When the moment is right, we will talk about it. But to be honest, before I was going to talk about happy stuff for that live stream, but Val is feeling right now mental, like you're feeling mentally unstable right now. Am I right? That not feeling right. Am I right about that?
I mean, I thought when I came there, it says, well, everything's going to be okay. Open up to me. But you don't. I think,
Hey,
I think that's what I felt too.
heck, and I know you're feeling mental right now anyway. Am I right?
Yep.
Feel like no one would care about you. Everybody didn't want to put you around, make you work. Don't want to listen back to your feelings, to ignore you. Am I right?
Yep.
That could be hard. I'm not gonna lie. Like, to be honest, when you're being ignored and you're trying to talk to someone, but they keep on ignoring you, even when emergency happen or when you're not feeling comfortable, that could be some hard stuff. I'm not even joking. Am I right, Bill?
Yep.
Heck, I know you're feeling hard because you felt like you've been ignored, and every time you complain about it or like try to get people to talk to you, they did get ticked off and did start calling you crap. Am I right?
Yep.
Heck, I've been down that road when I was younger. To be honest, I had to deal with people treating me like crap when I was younger. But yeah, and yet we're not bringing up certain. We're talking about name because it's better that way. Am I right?
Yeah, I don't see it right here, David.
Oh God, I got removed because when I showed you that was on my Facebook about 2 days ago. The page got took down, you know, because it was called Best Friends USA. But yeah, and by the way, there were four. There might be different, but to be honest, but let me be honest, though. I know it's feeling hard right now, and you can't think straight. Am I right?
Mm.
Like, if you want to cry, cry. I'm not stopping you from crying. That would have been a bad thing to do, and it would have been not right. Am I right? But sometimes stuff can be hard.
That's the reason I've been planning to do a crowdfunding.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, I was with my photos. Freedom.
Hey, there's stuff that felt filled sometime. With it can be hard. Am I right?
Yep.
Sometimes it can be hard to feel like there's no one there for you. You know that happens sometimes. But it can be tough. Heck, maybe going to the water park with Kaide next week might make you feel a little better, because I know you want to go out with people more, Am I right? Like with friends and stuff?
No, maybe. I want to look for best buddies.
I know. It did that you feel like there's no one there for you, though. That's how I felt. And the thing is that people with disability, it can be hard for us. Like, it's hard for us to find friends. Heck, there are sometimes I have hard time finding friends. Sometimes if I do have friends, I can't hold them for long.
Yep.
Heck, sometimes we lose contact with them or even have fallen out with them. That thing will have fallen out. And for people who are bullying
Hmm.
us, you should be the same with yourself. You don't know what's going on with us. And to be honest, you gotta be careful on what you say to someone, even if you're a fan to them. Heck, even we gotta be careful on what we say to fans too. Like everybody can do wrong, everybody can do right.
Yeah.
We all make mistakes. We all do stuff wrong. But yeah, am I right about that, Val?
Yep.
Heck, sometimes we upset people. But yeah, but it is getting late at night, and I got work at 12 o'clock tomorrow. I mean, I got less than 12 hours before I have to be at work. But I was planning to talk about some stuff about next week planned for you now. If everything go right, I might be able to rail fans this week, like I said earlier. And I am doing train galore this week, so yeah. We'll have a train galore, but if everything go like planned, it's up to be going. Right. And that I'll be on it about. But to be honest, it did crazy. Am I right, Bill?
Hmm.
But sometimes it could be tough. Now here, Dean, real friends, and I'll be honest, and I noticed this. Real friends don't get mad if you're unable to send them money. Am I right?
Hmm.
Heck, that's what
And
I
I
learned.
remember you told me that you would rather hear someone who says no because they cannot do it rather than hear someone that hear someone that yeah they'll help you but they're not.
Hmm. To be honest, that does happen a lot. It can be rough. Am I right?
Yep.
But yeah, but it
But
is.
honestly, I still
You still care about
I,
him.
I still care about you, dude.
It's just that you feel hurt right now.
Yeah.
You felt like feeling hurt and you feel like there's no way to express it.
But honestly, I think I did was right about opening up to you how frustrated I was with you last year when we do a reunion last year. I used my time to say how frustrated I was rather than just pretend that everything's fine.
It's not okay to pretend everything is fine. It's not. It better let out up. I'm sorry, but it better go let out on how y'all feeling than to keep it bottled up 24/7.
Dude, we care about you, dude. You do better than that, man.
But Val is feeling hurt right now. Emotions are high, and to be honest, she don't know what to do. Am I right? You do not know what to do and how to express yourself. Am I right about that?
Yep.
But
There's a Sophie photo on my Facebook.
if you want to cry in my.
I hope his mom would, would tell him everything. Yeah. I feel bad for his mom though, but I care about you, dude, but in a different way. Yes, I do have David's family members that even show it up on Facebook. That's okay. What matters is they cheered for you secretly. Hey, I'm happy for Val. Hey, Val, how you doing? I think about you that way, dude. You know that. I think about you that way. Sophie
I know.
looks like a biscuit face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she looks like a biscuit face.
You could show her on live stream, by the way, if it make you feel any better.
Sophie is having some screen time before we start our show.
I know, but you could show her now.
But I'm happy with one of our mutual friends, Chucky. Shout out to Chucky, you're awesome. You're always awesome 100%. And thank you for sticking up with me and Day Day.
I better be called Davy Bun.
Day Day,
Well,
you're gay.
no, I'm not.
Gay means happy. I mean, speaking about the gays, I even have a heart for gay dads. Yeah, gay dads that has a rabbit as their sexy pet.
Oh, you like rabbit?
And you were watching the Watership Down the movie.
I know.
I mean, I love that movie though.
But I know you're feeling emotional right now, Will. You just feel like you don't know what to do. Am I right?
Yep. I mean, this both makes sense. If I'm wrong, educate me, but don't belittle me. You educate someone. There's a fine line between educating someone and doing an ignorance.
That is true. Am I right?
That's what happened. Even the workplace, if you have a workplace that educated you, that belittling you, please be, you know, value those workplaces. Because workplaces like my workplace don't do that anymore. They do that for power. But I'm proud that my workplace is doing this. You were being educated than being belittled. They will just tell you the outcome of your actions. Hey, if you did this, that will cause cross contamination. Hey, if you put the chicken on the prep stick, oh, that has the cross contamination. That's educating. But you belittling someone by weaponizing their mistake against them, for example.
I know that could be hard. Am I right?
Yep. Well, if someone wanted me to do a Wednesday dance, maybe y'all could give me a like.
Oh God, well, if you do Wednesday dance, that will be something I will be roasting you on.
I don't care if you're roasting me. I'm happy that you roasted me.
I know.
That's just traditional here with me and David.
Mm.
And dude, as always, we love you. But please tell us privately. Our ears are open, even if we were busy and you're busy. Look, you have a job already. You have a good amount of people that will be there for you. You have a new people that will help you. Sometimes in life, we will have our own life. And I remember you told me, hey, Phil, if you're working, this reunion that we did last year is already worth it because we were able to open up our frustrations. We were able to have fun at the same time. Isn't that enough for you? And at the same time, we were proud that we have you.
Mhm.
And please, I just, unfortunately, I feel triggered for what really happened. And Mama, please pray for him, please. And Mama, I'm grateful that you're there for me too. And you've been there, especially when we need help, make sure everything is fine. I'm glad, Mama, you've been there for us 100%, especially to me. That was the best gift ever. Something I never had from my own. I hope he could have seen that in my perspective. He could have seen my perspective. All I can do is simply be there for you, no matter what. If you want to play on the playground, be it. If you want to play on the train tracks, be it. I'm not gonna stop you. I'm just gonna have you have fun, rather than have someone who's treating you like property and being a side character. Yeah, Sophie. Sophie's my baby.
But yeah,
I don't know,
but it can be hard now. You know.
and I will understand if some. This is like thing. This is not just closest friend relationship, marriage wise. If you're mad at someone, you got to privately message them. But unfortunately, there will be a lot of people that will make your close friend and yourself fight against each other. But that's what happened with Tyra Banks and Naomi Campbell. They're friends. They're good friends. But it's the media that was pitting against both of them. But both of them are not intentionally pitting against each other their way, but they were just pitted against each other. But let me go back to you, dude. Please don't don't think that I'm please don't get me wrong. I've been thinking about you. Even if I've been very busy, we thought about you every day. We thought about you. We were wondering where you are. We were wondering what were you doing. Because if we were toxic friends in the first place, we would have judged you. But I chose not to because I was raised to be open at the same time, say my truths. Yes, some people at my side don't want me to do that, but this is me. Someone who wants to say the truth and open up to everybody, right? But you know what? I'm gonna give a. I'm gonna quote up Ella London about it, right? Ah, Ella London. Even when it's raining, the sun is still there. Thanks, Allie. Yep, he posted it to me too.
Oh, that's what did the green thing mean?
Close friends.
Oh, oh, so it only put it to your close friend.
Yes,
Oh, I took out it too. Huh. I was always wondering what that green thing means.
as close friend.
All right,
But
now
Ella London's quote touches me so much because he said, "Even when it's raining, the sun is still there." Thanks, Ella London.
you know, funny thing is, I actually had that happen today. While I was
Really?
working outside, it started raining and sun outside.
Ella London thinks that you enjoyed it. Oh, for those who want me to do some doll videos, some doll play, Sophie and Hamelina will be your next act. Because Frida and Luna already did. So Sophie's gonna be your next actress. If you wanna see my babies, Hamelina and Sophie, she's going to be she's going to be your star in my reel. Y'all gonna see some reels like dolls. If David loves trains, Valipu loves dolls, right, Sophie? Sophie says yes. Sophie just don't want to show up because she's sad, and she's looking at you.
Hmm. But I know for a fact, Val, you've been feeling like you've not been there for the last couple of weeks, and you've been keeping it bottled in.
And unfortunately, there be a lot of people like I saw some best friends, even though they're busy. Yes, best friends do fight sometimes. Even married couples fight sometimes.
That's true. We have our little
But the
skit
breakup
gets.
is not always a solution. It's about open up to people, reconcile with people, reconcile with each other. Even myself, like Sophie. And what I remember from Sophie, what I remember from Queen Sophie, the doll, she's always resilient, right, Sophie? She says yes. And also, what I learned from Sophie,
To be respectful, am I right?
because some of your best friends are not used to have this kind of friendship that they have when they were young. So please, you have to understand from your best friend's point of view too. From their perspective, you could have said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I know you were." Instead of making hints, you could have said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were not used to have this friendship that you have when you were a kid. I never had a best friend like that. I never had a husband like that. I never have a boyfriend like that." So you gotta see it in other people's perspective too, saying, "Oh, sorry, sorry, sorry. I didn't mean to think it that way." Because I simply want to teach everybody that people will say, "Oh, people that excuse me, people would say that, you know, like let's say for some BFFs, some those BFFs who are not even showing off their pictures on social media are actually the ones who are successful. They only posted just twice, because other people on social media don't want to know anyway. I mean, let's face it, not everybody would be interested on your personal life. Just like what's between you and your friend, what's between you and your spouse is between you and your spouse, and what's between you and your best what's between you and your best friend, and what's between your family is between you and your family.
Mm-hmm.
Because people nowadays are so consumed by social media right now.
That actually is true.
Just think about the old generation best friends. Why they were still best friends? Because they're not consumed by social media. They're there for each other. But the only tool of communication when they're away from each other, cell phone, ID, the international hotline, international landline number. No Facebook, no YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
old fashioned website, pen pals, snail mail, sending love notes to best friends. That's what real best friends are for. Like, because people don't, unfortunately, few people would like to be interested, but most people are not. You can search it on YouTube that not every, like, what things that you're supposed to keep to yourself and your better halves. Better halves meant your best friend, your girlfriend, boyfriend, your married spouse, your family members. Just think about it. Because many people think that, oh, they're so good in the picture, but it's a different it's a different thing when you saw them on pictures and in real behind the picture and videos.
Mm-hmm. And I know you felt a lot because it mixed feelings for you. Am I right?
Yep. Oh, ducks. I like to start with the yellow ducks.
But it is getting late at night. It's already 1:01 in the morning, and I got to get ready to be bed soon because I got work in about exactly 11 hours from now, to be more exact.
And also, I'm very happy that when someone at the Model United Nations complimented me as the ray of sunshine.
But yeah,
I'm glad that I'm a ray of sunshine to the diplomacy people, which is David. Let's just wait until 2.
all right.
Like, diplomacy people call me ray of sunshine because there are so serious looking people. Like, their face is grumpy. I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm gonna smile for them real quick. So I didn't know that there's the Energy Award, the Bona Kid Award, Ray of Sunshine, the Sleeping Beauty. I'm not a Sleeping Beauty. Yes, I'm a Sleeping Beauty, but I'm a ray of sunshine with unexpectedly. I think in Caucasus you're not allowed to bring your phones. You're not allowed to do social media until the meeting and the caucus are, um, you know, we are in recession, aka we continue that the next day.
Mhm.
Sorry, not so
I
diplomatic.
remember you told me that.
I miss my Model United Nation days.
I remember you told me that. Now you
It was
remember?
the best. It was the it was the best day. Like, it was the best day ever for me. It was the best day forever me.
Mm-hmm.
It was the best buy. Yeah, we supposed in that photo that I got on Facebook, I shared on Facebook, it was, you know, it was very awesome. Until one of my friends at the diplomatic group told me, she, like, we may not be close as we are, but I'm happy I seen someone in this diplomacy student that I've seen. When he told me, I don't like your speech. Your speech is not good. That's constructive criticism. I told him, your dance skills is not on the good point. In a humble way. Which is
Mm.
awesome. Which he gave me that, he just giving me some funny vibes between me and him. Me and him, that's one of the happiest days that we got. Yes. But what I've learned in that Mother United Nations is Something that I don't want to be part of the committee is the Security Council, because Security Council, they will veto if things don't go your way. You're gonna cry. I mean, it's just my experience. I don't want to be in the, if I chose a committee in Model United Nations in any kind, I'm not choosing Security Council, because that is a lot of commitment. That is a lot of research too. And yes, when you want to do a Model United Nation thing, you're not doing it based on your personal stance, but based on your country of delegation. Let's say you represented a country like Ukraine. Make research about Ukraine's policies and foreign policies, because this is role play. Because in the real life work in United Nations, you are going to do that when you represented your country. Sorry to share about that. Now I'm jumping to more the United Nations because I stumbled into it by accident,
Well, I gotta get ready to go to bed, Val.
and I missed them. Oh, I got to do a train show.
Not tomorrow. That'll be either Monday or Tuesday, depending on how weather is.
But you got your magazines.
Oh yeah, which yes, for people who don't know. Oh.
Just like Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
We're built for realisms.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, oh, can you pick up my mega bank or my power bank?
Mega bank.
We got it, the big boy.
Roll on, babies. This is real thing. Real thing. Sorry that we watched the Camping World the NASCAR Truck Series.
We were about to talk about our stuff, but Val.
But can you talk about other stuff too?
You did hijack the live stream because I was going to talk about some stuff that we had planned, like the water park next week, and some of the ideals you wanted to do after.
I'm scared of doing the water slide.
Well, don't be scared. It'll be fun. I'll go on with you.
No, I want to wear a gown on Thursday.
You can, because you want to do the singing scene afterward, the karaoke, am I right?
But I have work the next day. I'm talking about Wednesday nights. Right. Wednesday afternoons.
Alright, for people who don't know, Vel wanted to make some extra money by doing some karaoke nights. Am I right?
No, karaoke nights are not even paid. It is just a starting grant.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. But Vel wants to make some extra money and get back to singing. And I think that might actually help her a little bit. And help with your mental being. Am I right?
And possibly finding a best buddies group in the Charleston County.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if that was active or not, or it might be obsolete.
It depends. Heck, everything's still trying to come back after COVID, even though it's been almost 2 years now. But I hope y'all enjoyed the live stream a little bit. But please don't get offended at what we said. It did that Vel right now. I'm feeling mentally unstable. Am I right?
That's what I could do if we have people in our group. Like, if I have a group of people that would open up, let them be.
Mm-hmm. But I hope y'all have a great weekend. Please like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Snuggles.
Have a night, everyone. And please be safe. And if you need help, please call some help. Bye, guys.